What's good, YouTube? Y'all, I know it's your boy. Damn boys crazy. Y'all, I know it's your boy to rob up in this month, man.
I already know what's going on, man. I know it's your boy Cam Official. Anytime you see our face, you know it's time for another reaction, man.
This one here, I ain't gonna lie, it was somebody in the comments. Well, it was like 2-3 people that was telling us to do a couple Joe Rogan videos and stuff like that, but his stuff be copyrighted, you know what I'm saying? And we don't want to get no strikes and nothing like that. But this is like a compilation of Joe Rogan most intense arguments and stuff like this. So
should be interesting. I ain't gonna lie, they be talking about a lot of stuff on this video.
And they be some stuff where it be crazy.
So yeah, you ain't got no stuff but to argue. I ain't gonna lie. They be getting kind of crazy.
It's no surprise that there have been a couple of pretty heated arguments. And we're going to kick the video off by looking at one between Joe and a guest by the name of Candace Owens, who initiated the conflict after stating in a very smug way that humans don't need to care for the environment because climate change doesn't exist.
You don't think we have to care about the environment? Like,
not even a little bit. Like,
not even a little bit?
No. Okay, let me clarify this. I don't throw trash on the ground. Like, okay. I'm not saying like we need to trash the environment. But do I believe in climate change? No.
Joe pushed back on this initial statement by arguing that the topic was incredibly complex and that maybe Candace wasn't in a position to make this claim. Things became even worse when Jamie brought up a website to support Joe's side of the argument.
The vast majority, 87% of scientists, said that human activity is driving global warming.
Yeah, I don't believe this at all, just so you know.
Which resulted in Candace implying that they were specifically searching for data to support what Joe already believed.
I guess look up the opposite. Right? Instead of looking for what you're searching for, looking for what you're not looking for.
I didn't search for it. That's what I found when I searched it.
Joe then doubled down on just how detrimental the climate situation could be.
This could negatively impact all sorts of coastal cities. This could be a gigantic problem. This is not like propaganda that's drummed up by some sort of big business that seeks to make money off of this.
Yet Candace showed no interest in changing her belief on the topic, escalating the conflict even further.
I don't believe it's real, okay? So I can't sit here...
But here's the question, why have a belief? Why have a belief as to whether or not global warming is real or not real?
Because I just find that when things...
You don't understand the science.
You're correct.
But why have a belief in it?
Right, so it's not a belief in it. I don't believe in it.
Joe was eventually able to get Candace to admit that she didn't really know what she was talking about.
How about not have a belief until you really...
Okay, so you would prefer if my language, as opposed to admitting that I do not know this, I wouldn't die until I've never made a video, I've never made a public statement, you would prefer it if I had just started by saying I have no opinion.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You say
but I said I didn't know.
No, you say I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
I don't believe in it. You're saying really clearly that you don't think it's real.
However, Eddie Bravo was significantly more stubborn, who found himself in an argument with Joe after refusing to let go of the idea that the Earth was flat.
Show me a real picture. Show me a real picture.
Listen, NASA does not have one of those satellites.
Fake.
Why does it look fake?
It looks like something you would see in a movie.
That's because when they do it in a movie, they try to...
I'll be always 100, bro. This is one of those topics to where I'm just being honest. You don't know. I'm just being real.
But this be my thing, bro. When people say, "How is the Earth flat?" Okay. Earth flat? Where the water going?
Yeah.
That's what be like. I mean, they say the Earth round.
I know what you're saying.
Earth round. What the water going? No. Because
you
don't understand the flat surface. This might say, you can go.
Yeah, no, this is one of them topics I really stay away from because, bro, until you have got in a rocket ship, flew out of space, bro, how would you really know? You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, we always been taught Earth round. It's in the science books. When you watch documentaries out, they gonna always show round planets and stuff like that. Okay.
But we always been taught lies too.
Exactly. I mean, we've been taught a lot of stuff. So when I see people really arguing like, man, you crazy, man, the Earth round. Or even if they say flat, the Earth flat, or man, it's a dome going around. And they really argue like it's a strong argument. I just be sitting back like, bro, none of y'all know for real.
Because I had watched the video and they both made a good point.
Yeah.
One dude was like, bro, I feel like people call the Earth round because what's in the atmosphere. For instance, like some people say that the Earth is round because the clouds that's over it. But one dude was like, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's like this flat, and then it go like this.
Like a dome.
You know what I'm saying? Like a dome, basically. You know what I'm saying? And then some folks like, nah, because it couldn't be like that, because if that's the case, then it just like...
Because I'm just being real.
You would never know.
Even before this was a real deal, serious debate, let's be real. When we was kids, you gonna sit here and tell me you never thought about, the Earth round, but how, like, because I'm just being real. When you see a picture of Earth, it shows what? Majority water, right?
Yeah.
So
this what most of
when you a kid, especially when you a kid, the first thing you gonna think is, how is that possible? I'm just being honest. That's not saying that you believe the Earth is flat, but you still have questions. And then here you gonna always have people, well, this where gravity comes in, and this where this comes in, and this where that comes in. It's just like, bro, I'm being all the way 100, bro. When they come down to that conversation, I'm just like, I just say, I don't know. Just like he said. Just say, I don't know. Because
I'm being real.
That's one of them talk, like you said, and it be good points from both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Even when we was little, bro, I think it was the Magic School Bus.
Yeah.
And they said the Magic School Bus be giving away a lot of stuff that's really true.
Yeah.
They showed the Earth like a dome. And that was basically like explaining all that stuff. And like, in my head, I was like, damn, like...
It just made sense to you.
Yeah, because then it be on some stuff like, bro, when you going somewhere, you just going straight. Like, when you think about it, bro, you always just going straight. Even if you making turns, you still going towards something. You know what I'm saying? Or you going in a circle.
Yeah, I'm just being... I mean,
like,
even when you sitting at a beach, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like...
You looking...
It's just like... It's kind of hard to like...
Yeah, I feel you, bro. But hey...
Oh, no.
It's just one of them topics.
It looked like this, which is what looks real. Why would it be fake?
Propaganda, man.
After Eddie kicked off the argument by claiming that every round picture of the Earth is fake, Joe continued the conversation by requesting to see a legitimate photo of a flat Earth.
Is there a photo of this flat Earth?
No, I don't. Like I just said again,
that's what I asked.
There's no photo of the flat Earth from space. There's no photo of the round Earth from space.
That's not true. That's not true.
It's all fake.
Why do you say they're fake, though?
They look fake. They look CGI.
But you're not an expert in imagery.
After being backed into a corner,
Eddie made the thing he can say about you too, Joe Rogan. He can say the same thing about you.
But see, I'm gonna be all the way 100. This the problem I have with people that do stuff like that. Alright, so if we're having an argument and it's like you'll tell a person that they wrong or basically they sound stupid because you don't know this or you don't know that, but bro, you don't either.
You don't either, yeah.
If you going based off of pictures, if you going based off videos and all this other stuff, it's like that's your proof.
That's your proof. You know what I'm saying?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on the flip side, you pretty much saying that none of this stuff could be made up. None of this. Okay, yeah. He might not have a what he say? He having those images don't look real. Then he was like, "Are you an image expert?" Yeah, like he might not be an expert, but are you?
And then let's be real though, Cam. Even if you're an image expert, you still have a percentage that could be wrong because nobody's never 1,000% wrong unless it's a factual thing that we've seen. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
and I'm just being real. It'd be so crazy because a person will bash you because you feel a certain way. Like, you think this or you really believe it, and then you be like, okay, well, you believe this, or why you believe it? I did research. But where are you getting this? You're getting the same research that this person is getting. It's just vice versa. So at the end of the day, like I always tell people, it's all about what you truly believe. Because a lot of stuff, you might think it's facts, but are you really 100% sure that this is facts?
Or that's just what you believe and you want it to be.
Because I'm just being real. You can see a picture. You can see a picture right now, and it says, at the bottom of that picture, it says, image taken with satellite outer space. how would I still don't 100% know that it's true. I didn't go out there.
I didn't go out there and real deal. You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's still not 100%. That's me. I can't speak for everybody.
In my head, I'm like, gee, like, bro, I'm just being 100, bro. The way the world, I'm not saying neither one of them is right or wrong.
Yeah.
But the way the world is right now, technology is on a whole different level, bro. Studios
and that's why I said it goes like you always say, it's facts, and it's just what you believe in. If I tell you right now, Kristaps Porzingis scored 30 points last night, you can actually go
and get footage to see.
And get footage of him scoring 30 points.
That went to the live game.
He scored 30. Yeah. You see the stats? 30. I watched it live.
If that car is white, I can tell you. I can see the car.
When it comes down to stuff like, oh, this is an image from this satellite, or this person went to the moon, and all that stuff, like...
This, bro, I'm being real. It's not even to get too deep in this, because I don't want to rub nobody the wrong way. But that's even with religion, bro. Yeah. You don't know what's real and what's not. It's on what you believe.
It's on what you believe.
What you truly believe.
And I'm just being real. And what you have experienced in your life.
You know what I'm saying?
You get what I'm saying? That's just being 100.
And what he's experienced is, every time he walk, it's flat. Every time he drive, it's flat. Every time he swim, it's like...
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And some people, like I said, we not saying the earth is flat. We not saying it's round. We don't know. We just speaking from both sides.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Given that the sources Joe was using were being paid for to keep the conspiracy going.
Where did you get this information? Jamie, where'd you get it?
Where'd I get what?
This information, where is this coming from?
This is coming off the internet.
Exactly. So you're reading some information, I'm reading some information.
Slow down.
It's on Wikipedia?
Just slow down.
Eddie, stop doing
There's sources here. There's a book called The American Journal of Science. I'm sure that a lot of people respect that.
Which is bought and paid for?
Well, maybe.
Why would anybody be paying money for people to lie about the world spinning?
Which was followed by Eddie stating that there was no evidence to confirm that the Earth was in fact spinning.
Eddie, people have known it's spinning forever. That's how the seasons work. That's how you see the sun. We spin around. That's why it makes eclipses.
That's why
That's why you can track time zones. That's why you can put a piece of stick in the ground.
You're saying all the corrections.
It acts as a sundial.
After over 40 minutes of back and forth between the two, Joe completely lost it.
Eddie,
I used to say the same
Eddie,
stuff.
you're talking about the Earth being flat. Thousands of scientists have looked into it. You think they're all wrong? That's so insane.
You haven't looked into it.
I have.
No, you have.
Oh my God. How could I not have? You don't think I have? Eddie, this website's dedicated to debunking it. There's so many people working on these things, Eddie. The idea that they're all in on some sort of a giant global lie is insane.
However, while this argument could certainly be dismissed as a bit of banter between two friends, the same can't be said for the argument between Joe and Matt Walsh, who began the heated exchange after claiming that gay marriage shouldn't be allowed, as it threatens the institution of traditional marriage.
But then why are you opposed to two gay people doing that?
It's not about choice. It's about what this institution, marriage is an institution, and what is it, and what purpose does it serve?
Joe then made the point that a gay marriage doesn't damage a straight marriage in any way.
I don't think gay people and gay people getting married in any way, shape, or form changes a bond that you have with your wife.
To which Matt responded with the following point.
If marriage is not what I'm saying it is, why do we even need it? A thing that actually exists, which are man, woman couples creating babies.
But after Matt stated that the point of a marriage was for a man and a woman to make babies, Joe questioned the following.
If marriage is only for procreation and to bond a family together, what about people that are deeply in love that never want to have children?
I don't think it's not only procreation.
Right, but if people want to be married and don't want to ever have children, are you opposed to them being married?
I think this would be a couple that is rejecting one of the fundamental aspects of marriage. They should be open to life. I would hope that in the future they would be.
But you can't do that though. You can't say what somebody should be or what you think or what you feel. Anytime you say I think somebody should or I feel this, you can't really use that argument. You can't, because Joe Rogan is right. It is some people out here that don't want to have kids, no matter if it's because they financially just not there, they just don't want to do it or something like that. That is true though.
That's not the only reason to get married. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Seemed as though Joe and Matt could have argued back and forth for hours on end, but what happens when Joe invites one of his haters onto the podcast? This is what happened with Brian Dunning, who had written an article claiming that Joe was one of 10 celebrities who promote harmful pseudoscience, in which he'd write, "Comedian Joe Rogan does what he can to promote virtually any conspiracy theory that he stumbles onto, apparently accepting them all uncritically with a wholesome embrace. He believes the Apollo astronauts did not land on the moon, he believes the US government was behind the 9/11 terrorist attacks, he believes the Oliver Stone version of the Kennedy assassination, he believes that aliens crashed at Roswell in 1947, and the government is covering it up. Joe, if you're gonna put so much effort into promoting conspiracy theories and eroding what little rationality the public has left, at least have the courage to come forward with a cogent argument and well-sourced evidence, instead of the lameness of I'm just the guy asking questions. Take the responsibility." Joe would take this responsibility by inviting Dunning onto the podcast, which resulted in a 3-hour back and forth arguing about everything, beginning with conspiracy theories.
Well, it's just factually inaccurate on so many different levels. I don't understand why you wrote it like that. Like, there's things that you said that I believe that I don't, that I've never said that I do.
Before eventually concluding with diet and alcohol.
It's not correct. That's not the way the body works. That's not the way the digestion system works. When you say that there's a supplement that can prevent you from getting drunk, you're, I'm sorry, you are against all reasonably established science, and you're trying to make a buck off of people potentially getting killed. And I had a huge problem with that to the point that I had to turn the show off.
However, if we're on the topic of diet and alcohol, then we have to look at the Joe Rogan Experience number 1267, which became one of Joe's most heated episodes after 2 opposing diet specialists began to argue about nutrition.
To this energy. No. Gary, you talked for a long time, and I'm going to talk for as long as I want now.
Throughout the whole episode, the 2 guests were continually mocking each other in a very subtle way.
How does the brain regulate that?
I didn't say it regulated
that.
Gary,
hold on.
That's fascinating. How does the brain do that?
Which accompanied other segments where the guests made it very obvious that they hated each other.
Data are very clear on that, Gary. So
No.
Yes, they are. Look, we have data.
We can't say things like that, Stephen, because we're going to disagree on what the data say.
Let's move on. You think they ate mostly fish. That's incorrect, okay, according to the data. I remember you saying that in your book, something to that effect.
Stephen, read what you've got in my book. Read what I say.
Anyway.
Just read what I say.
Let's go on.
We don't have to argue about it. Read what I say.
I'm going to move on here.
The adversity between the 2 guests became so great that Joe had to intervene on more than one occasion.
Gary, I really continue to get the feeling that you do not understand human energetics, because that's not how it works.
Well, no, I'm just saying 10 calories stored in the fat tissue. That's
10
just
calories.
mathematics.
10 calories.
I didn't say anything about
Gary,
how much you have to eat.
I'm not done.
Okay, no, but you're insulting me,
Gary.
Stephen. You got to stop doing that, dude.
Gary.
You keep acting like you think I'm an idiot.
All right.
I can't. I couldn't do it.
How you feel about Gary?
Bro, Gary, I'm sorry. Gary, you gotta get the hands, my boy.
I must say, Gary. After a while, he's old.
That's how it be with some females. I'm like, gee, all right, you got it, bro.
Man, people in general, bro. I'm gonna be real. I hate when, like, me and somebody having an argument or a debate, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, no matter how you say it, what you say, you can give them different scenarios, you can give them facts, you can give them whatever, and they still
like you said, people in general.
I'm like,
but see, that be the thing that be making me mad, bro. I hate, and the only reason I was saying female though is because
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I hate when we have facts, and we would literally go tell them, you can literally go look up these facts, and in the same breath, they'll say, I don't care about that. I still feel like, it be like, bro, I told you the car was white. You can look out the window right now and see I have a white car. They're like, I know, but I feel like it's gray though. Like, I'm like, bro, all right, bro, you got it.
And this man right here,
Jeez.
it's over with, because I can't do it.
But it's the thing is when you try to go let them, all right, bro.
Yeah,
all right, bro.
They never, I know I got it. No.
What about y'all? I know I got it. Yeah, I know I got it. You like, hey, bag your.
It's time to get these hands and then pump it right in your mouth, real tough.
Hey.
You done now? Are you done?
Can we be clear that we're talking about...
Are you done now?
Can I just finish this?
No, you can't
until
I am done.
Me without, no,
Gary, you have time to respond.
You can respond, write down notes on what you want to respond to, and after he's done, you can talk.
Yeah, but we're going to get into a long discourse on something that's not the point.
Well, let's find out if it is the point. We don't know what he's going to say.
Thank you. Okay.
But despite this, the two diet experts failed to agree on almost anything.
What do you disagree with?
Well, virtually everything.
As we've seen so far, Joe Rogan is pretty good at keeping his cool whenever things get spicy. However, in a recent episode with Dave Portnoy, Joe struggled to keep his cool after Dave stated that Tommy Fury wasn't a real boxer.
I saw Tommy Fury box. He is not a boxer.
Well, he's definitely a boxer.
Well, he puts on gloves.
He's definitely a boxer.
Dave went on to make the point that Tommy was only famous due to his brother's name.
We would not know who Tommy Fury was if his last name wasn't Fury.
Probably we wouldn't know as much about him.
I don't.
But he's still a good-looking guy. He's built great. He looks looks the part.
Looks the part.
And while the conversation was somewhat amicable in the beginning, the tension escalated after Jamie pulled up a video of Tommy Fury's boxing.
Look at this. Look at this. He's fighting a professional boxer. The guy's fighting looks good. Dude, you're crazy if you don't think Tommy Fury's a boxer. Look at that uppercut. Watch this.
Find the Tommy Fury fight. Can you find me the record of
watch this. Stop. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. You're out of your mind if you don't. Look at this. What?
I ain't gonna lie to you, Joe, though. He lost against KSI. Even though they said Tommy Fury won, he really did lose. We all know this. Hey, I'm gonna let you bang it out.
That was in slow motion.
No, it's not in slow motion.
I think you slowed that down.
No, he is 100% a legitimate professional boxer. If you don't think so, you're just being a hater.
The argument between Joe and Dave felt like it was coming from a fun perspective. However, Joe Rogan's argument with Adam Conover was significantly less friendly, which began when Adam stated that he saw nothing wrong with transgender athletes.
Sports with trans athletes who are competing with with their gender, right? That is a sporting world that I'm more interested in.
Joe responded to Adam's position by making the point that it's unfair for a biological man to compete against women.
If you're a woman and you're a natural woman and you don't take any extra hormones or male hormones, you're not taking steroids or any sort of performance-enhancing drugs, you're doing your very best to compete and you're at the top of the heap. But then someone comes along that was a man for 30 years and decides they're going to be a woman, and this has happened, and literally transitioned a few months ago, and competes as a woman and destroys records and dominates you in that sport. That's not competing on a level playing field. It's not fair. It's as much cheating as taking steroids when the other person doesn't.
I disagree, and I.
What do you disagree about?
I've already
Man, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. My guy that went. The trans that went over there with the swim team, that boy, he broke every record already.
Oh yeah, went ham.
Like, come on, bro. And my guy that do the bodybuilding,
I'm just being real.
He broke every record.
You trying to tell me? I'm talking about right now. LeBron say, "I'm a woman. I'm gonna go to WNBA." Come on, stop.
I don't say, bro. You can go and get a 6-man from the NBA, and he will dominate the league. Like, come on, bro. Stop.
That's not fair.
Now you tripping.
That's not fair at all.
Steroids when the other person doesn't.
I disagree, and I.
What do you disagree about?
I've already. Well, I don't think that there is such a thing as a perfectly level playing field. I think we decide what kind of playing field we want to have.
Sure, but we do make the distinction where we don't allow men to compete in women's divisions.
And I think that distinction may be breaking down a bit, right? And I think it may be time to break down that distinction a little bit.
So you think that males should be able to compete in the women's division of weightlifting?
No, I don't necessarily. But
they can.
So
that's what you're saying. You can see this is the stuff I'm talking about. You can't try to have an opinion on something, and you're not looking at it from every aspect.
Yep.
Bruh, this is facts, bruh. Men are stronger than women, period.
That's literally what I'm finna say. But let's be real, Doji. Like you said, bruh, speaking, forget the scientific fact.
Yeah.
Me watching a woman and me watching a dude, and I'm looking at them lift, I can see he can lift more than her. Then not only that, we see the facts that when bro went over there to the swimming, he's dominating. Brothers over there with the power lifting with the females, he's dominating. We seeing this with our own two eyes.
Bro.
That's not fair, dude. And
that's the same thing with you can get the best female boxer ever in the world, and put Mike Tyson up in that joint right now.
Come on, dude, he gonna cry.
Put Mike Tyson in the ring with, not even right now, bro. You can get the best woman boxer right now. In the ring with Mike Tyson at the AGN right now, dog.
That imagine that they go prime for prime.
Bro, come on. He gonna kill her, dog.
He gonna kill her, bro. Like, y'all tripping.
Like, come on. You can't sit up here
and
say...
you want me to tell what his argument to be? No. There are some women. There are some that are like 6'6" that can give you better. Man, I'm not trying to hear none of that.
I ain't trying to hear none of that because I can tell that you don't even believe it. You talking about the power lifting. No, not necessarily. The reason he's saying it because he know Joe Rogan was gonna turn around and say the dude that went into the powerlifting, he didn't only beat the record and the swim dude. They didn't only beat the record, they destroyed the record. Bro, I just feel like that. I feel like that ain't fair, bro. I honestly feel like, bro, that's really a slap in the face.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
That ain't fair.
This Joanna man.
Yeah, come on.
Compete in the women's division of weightlifting?
No, I don't necessarily.
But they can if they transition.
Well, first of all,
the debate became even more heated after the two got onto the topic of transgender children.
If you're shooting hormones into a child and you're affecting the child's development, you're saying that's not a choice. That's nonsense. Of course it's a choice. You're choosing to chemically change this child's body.
Which then turned into a weird debate about the existence of alpha males.
It's not scientific, but it is true that women are hardwired to be attracted to confident, athletic men.
I don't know if I agree with that. But
really? Yeah. But if you ask girls, like, what are you into? And you say, are you in?
Let's keep it above, bro.
Bro, he
one of them. He one of them one that. He wasn't the one that grew up, you know what I'm saying? So
yes, bro.
Women wasn't...
I'm being real. Once you get to this makes me... This why I said, bro, me having kids, I just don't know. Anytime folks bring children into that type of, that type of transgender stuff, don't do it. Like, you see, I know we all see the video. They might say, okay, son, I got 100,000, 10,000 right here, and I got 2 Oreo cookies. Which one you want? I say, I want the 2
Oreo cookies.
But you tell them they can know the difference between what they want to be.
Because I'm just being real.
Yes.
It is what it is. People can feel how they feel. I ain't with it.
Hell no.
They just what it is. I don't believe in it, bro.
No, hell no. Hell no.
Yo, that's a choice for people. It's not a choice. They know they and I'm gonna let them do what they. Man, you crazy.
I don't care what nobody say.
When his child picked 2 Oreo cookies,
over $10,000.
He don't know. So you trying to tell me somebody at 5 years old, 4 years old, know what they want to be?
But you want to know what people would do, bro? People is so messed up in the head, they would degrade that parent and say, your child is not smart enough. You didn't teach your child.
Yep, that's what they're doing.
Like, bro, he's a child.
It's a child, bro, at the end of the day.
Like, that man ain't caring about them. Bro, he even told him. I think he said, I forgot the little name. I think he said, Zach, this is a lot of money. This is $10,000. You can do a lot with this. The man said, no, the 2 cookies. He don't want no, bro. That man want them cookies.
Exactly.
Not knowing he can buy 100,000 more of them just like come on, dude.
Bro, get up out here with it.
Y'all ain't talking about nothing. I ain't trying to hear this. I ain't with it.
Really? Yeah. But if you ask girls, like, what are you into? And you say, are you into tall, muscular, confident men who are also nice to you? Jesus Christ, it's going to be off the charts. Mm-hmm. It's going to be like most of them.
I'm really not sure that's the case.
Really?
However,
at least you smoking. Come on, dog. Bro, yeah, get him up off the show. Matter of fact, I gotta go watch this. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this episode. He can't be serious. Tall,
bro. We literally just talked about this yesterday.
Muscular, athletic, confident, and treat her nice. Are you serious?
And good looking.
Good looking.
So you telling me
they don't want this?
So you telling me and don't nobody feel no type of way, bro. You telling me a girl and like I said, bro. Everybody everybody got their own type, but you're telling me a female is fit to sit here and say, "I'll take a 5'5" dude that's not really good looking, that's not in shape. I mean, I'm not caring about all that. You know, I don't. And then a 6 foot or 5'11" or 6'4", whatever come through, good looking, athletic, good shape,
and treat you good. Get about it with your dog.
That is the one reason why I said that. I ain't even say that because I'm gonna be all day sitting here talking about
that's wicked.
That's wicked though,
he's delusional.
I gotta watch this episode.
He's delusional.
This wicked though.
He's one of them ones.
This nigga said not necessarily.
I'm really not sure that's the case.
Really? However, at least Joe was sober for the Adam Conover debate, as alcohol was one of the main drivers for Joe's heated 2017 argument with Steven Crowder, which began with Steven stating that the legalization of weed has led to an increase in motor vehicle accidents.
Traffic fatalities regarding marijuana have skyrocketed.
Google that, because that's nonsense.
No,
you know, drunk driving arrests have dropped. What do you mean? First of all,
yeah, we read about what the sources are, the original studies.
Steven then tried to convince Joe that he didn't really care about the use of weed.
I don't care about it.
Yeah, you do.
I don't care.
You're the guy that thinks people should be able to do whatever. You're a free market guy,
that's
right?
What I just said.
So if you're a free market guy, why wouldn't you be in support of something, whether it's the most beneficial or equally beneficial? But you're not necessarily, because you're denying.
But because right now of the chemical,
which is followed by Joe mocking Steven for his attitude.
Things that are good. And don't shore, man. Just like you don't shore turmeric, you don't shore ginger, you don't shore a reduced sugar diet. All those things that reduce inflammation are good for you.
I don't buy that smoking marijuana would be as beneficial as a reduced sugar diet.
After bringing up a study to support Joe's point, the following exchange ensued.
Since marijuana legalization, highway fatalities in Colorado are at near historic lows.
You haven't bringing up the source that you want to find.
Washington
Bring
Post.
Up the study right there. Yeah, Washington Post. Bring up the study that we wrote. We wrote about it on our website.
Look, I don't care about your website. Since marijuana legalization, highway fatalities in Colorado
Since you called me
And after Joe sobered up the following day, he issued an apology for the way he acted during one of the most heated arguments in Joe Rogan history.
Hey boy, Joe, boy.
I ain't gonna lie, dude.
Only the Sleep Number climbing 3.
I couldn't do it with the other dude.
Gary.
Bro, what the one we just?
Yeah, he delusional.
Dude, something wrong with bro.
No, not necessarily, man. You crazy, man.
Something wrong with bro. I don't care, bro. Like when you that deep in and you start doing stuff like that.
But he's one of the ones who knows he's losing the argument, but he's like, I'm too deep in. I just gotta keep going.
Yeah, like I hate people like that, bro. It's not hard to say, okay, I ain't gonna lie. I feel you. I'm wrong. Like, I'm gonna be real. If I'm arguing with somebody and they literally have the facts, because me and you do it all the time. We do it with each other, and I've seen you do this with people plenty of times, where you would probably like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro, this, that, and the third. They'll be like, gee, no, it's not. And they'll be like, bro, I ain't stopping, bro. And they'll be like, bro, look. You'll be like, what? For real? Damn, I thought he was. Man, I fight it. I mean, they be looking like he really out there doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Nope. You just take accountability. People just can't do that, bro. I be like, gee, like.
I don't know. I guess it just. I don't know if they feel slow or. They don't like. I don't know.
Because every Joe Rogan podcast don't do millions of views. Like, is y'all? What y'all think of y'all head? Like,
but there's even just regular debates though. Just you and somebody else.
That's what I said, boy.
That's crazy. That's serious, man. You crazy.
Man, you crazy as a motherfucker. Hey, though, shout out to boy Joe Rogan. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like the video, give it a thumbs up. If y'all like the rest, don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy, them boy crazy, and we out.